I'm going to share with you what I did to bring my levels from 30.9 to 79.2. Hello, beautiful people. It's Timotha Lanae, and I come with good news. I'm excited, of course, for myself, but also because I really feel like this can help you, this information. So back in April of 2021, I found out that my vitamin D levels were low normal, quote unquote, but they were right at the cusp of, right at the tipping point of too low. So it was, they want you to be between 30 and I think 80 for your values for vitamin D, and I was at 30.9. So basically almost 31, but really at the very bottom. And what you have to understand about these numbers is that's like, it's an average of the population, and it doesn't necessarily mean that even 30 is optimal, you know, and then also for your body. So 30.9 for me, I wasn't feeling right. I felt somewhat depleted, so my vitamin D3 levels were really low. So I had previously done a video on a vitamin D supplement that I was using, and it's a good supplement, but I needed to increase what I was doing in order to get my vitamin D levels up. So first thing I did is went to a doctor. My original doctor, when they saw it was 30.9, they were like, oh, you're great, everything's good, you're fine. And they didn't want to do anything for me, but I knew I just didn't feel right. I was having fatigue, I was having anxiety, a little depression, I just didn't feel like myself. And there's other things that were off too, along with my iron and ferritin levels and things like that, which I will share how I increased those levels in another video. So subscribe for that because I have some results for that. But anyways, back to this vitamin D. Now it's 3.5 months later, and I was able to increase my vitamin D levels by 50%. Isn't that great? Not 50%, by 50 points. So I'm going to share with you what I did to bring my levels from 30.9 to 79.2. Y'all, isn't that crazy? 79.2. So I just did some simple things, and it's, like I said, been 3.5 months. So the first thing I did is I went to a different doctor who would actually prescribe me higher dose vitamin D that you can only get, you know, from the doctor. So I had a doctor that understood that, no, even though 30.9 is in the quote unquote normal range, that's not good for me. It's really low. So she's prescribed me a 3-week dose of 50,000 units of vitamin D, and I just took that twice a week for 3 weeks. So basically it was 6 little tablets that I just took spread out throughout the week. That has to be a prescription, and you have to take it you know, under their supervision and just their orders of how to take it. So I did that for 3 weeks, and I only took that. I stopped taking my daily vitamin D supplement when I was taking that. And then once I went off of that, I went on to this supplement, which is the ZHOU brand, ZHOU, and it has vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. So it's important to get those two together because the K2 helps you absorb the D3. So I got that vitamin D3 and K2, and this equals, this one is, it doesn't have the IUs on it. Let me see if I can get this to focus. But it says that it's actually, okay, there we go, 125 micrograms and of vitamin D3. And then that MC7 that you see is actually the K2. And that's 90 micrograms. But the 125, when we figured it out, it ends up being about 5,000 IUs of vitamin D3. So what I did for about 3 months is took this D3 and K2 2 times a day. I spread it out, and you see this coconut oil here, I took it with fat. So I would either have fresh coconut milk that I made. Stay tuned for my video on how to make that, because I show you, I have a video on how to open a coconut, but I'm also going to do a video on how to make coconut milk. But I would take it either with coconut milk, because vitamin D3 is a fat soluble vitamin, so it absorbs better in the body when you take it with fat. So I would either do it with like a tablespoon or so of coconut oil, or I would do it with coconut milk, or I would do it with some type of a nut or avocado, something with fat. I would try to take it with fat. And then I would actually also take another additional supplement of K2, and that was, this is 100 100 micrograms. So I would take that with it. And I did this twice a day. So I would do it in the morning and I would do it like in the early evening of this vitamin D3. So I was getting a total of 10,000 IUs of vitamin D3 every day for about 3 months. And then I started to feel much better and just have more energy. And I started to, this last half a month or so, I just was taking this once a day. I stopped taking it twice a day. So as you know, I went into the doctor and found out that just getting tested just a few days ago, I got tested and my vitamin D levels had risen from basically to exactly optimal levels. So they want you to be between 30 and 80 and I'm at 79.2. So they want me to just keep doing what I'm doing. Definitely don't take this twice a day anymore. Just take it once a day. So the other thing that I did is I started going out in the sun more. And you see I'm brown, very brown skin. And so that does somewhat inhibit the amount of vitamin D3 that you're absorbing into your body because of my darker pigment on the melanin in my skin. So I did try to spend at least 20 minutes a day outside, but more if I could. And I would just really roll up my sleeves, have it, show as much. Sometimes I would just almost sunbathe, like turn over, make sure my back was exposed, try to have my legs exposed, my feet exposed. I would just really try to be outside in the sun, getting the sun, soaking in the sun for at least 20 minutes, not in the height of the day, but like in the early morning when the UV rays are less, or in the evening when the UV rays are less and less damaging to the skin. I also did not wear sunscreen. So just a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, talk with your doctor, but these are the things I did to make sure that my body was able to assimilate this vitamin D, because when you're taking these supplements, you want to also make sure that you're getting actual vitamin D from the sun, and that helps your body convert these vitamins even more when you're actually getting the sun hitting your skin and going in through your eyes and things like that. So you don't just want to depend solely on the supplement, but it's important to take it, but you also want to get actual sunlight. So those are the things I would do. And then I also would I really just kind of focused on other things to just like good diet. You know that on this channel I talk a lot about alkaline diets. I would just continue to eat a lot of foods that were very high and different phytonutrients and just all kinds of antioxidants, things like that, lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, and all of those things just to help my body be able to absorb nutrients from all over the spectrum, vitamins, minerals everywhere that I need. But for vitamin, and I also was getting my rest and things like that, just so that my body could convert this vitamin D into vitamin D3 and really absorb it. So I was just trying to really do things that are important for your body to be able to heal and to be able to assimilate the different things that you're putting into your body. I did a lot of deep breathing, things like that, dry brushing, removing dead skin, exfoliating, things like that, hot and cold showers, just lots of different things to just help with overall detox and lymphatic system flow. If you haven't heard about the lymphatic system, I have videos on my channel all about the importance of the lymphatic system when it comes to detoxing, when it comes to healing and things like that. But this is what I did, just simple things like this. Obviously went to a doctor that understood that even though you're in the normal range, low normal may not be good for you. So went to a doctor who really listened to me and the symptoms I was having and did something about it, prescribing me higher dose vitamin D, 50,000 IUs twice a week for 3 weeks. And then after that, I went onto this ZHOU brand. I'll link to this below. I got it on Amazon. You can also, I think, get it at Whole Foods. And then I also got this K2 to take along with it to help me better absorb the vitamin D3. And I made sure to take it with fat, some type of a fat, because it's a fat-soluble vitamin. So those are the things I did. And make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming videos, because I've got a lot of new things to share just with this kind of health struggle that I've had over the past few months. It's really helped me learn more things and really have to figure out and troubleshoot. So I've learned, like I said, how to raise my iron levels. I've also learned how to remineralize my teeth in like 3 days. I can't wait to share that, y'all. My teeth are like, it's crazy how healthy they got just in 3 days with this new thing that I discovered. So stay tuned for all those videos coming up. Again, I am Timotha Lanae. Please share your information on how you have been able to increase your your vitamin D levels. If you have had that issue, share that down in the comments so that we can all learn from each other. But please do like, share, subscribe. I'm Timotha Lanae. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to browse this channel. I have over 100 videos on alkaline living, detox, and healing herbs and lifestyle changes that you can make. And join my Facebook group, Alkaline Living and Detox, for more meal plan ideas, Q&A, and a community of like-minded individuals. Make sure to go to my website, timothalanae.com, to subscribe to my newsletter so that you can be notified of my upcoming Alkaline Detox Transition Guide and Alkaline Recipe Book. Please do subscribe, like, and share this video if it was helpful for you and you feel like it could help others. I am Timotha Lanae. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, God bless, and I will see you in the next video.